Welcome to another show in which I do a reading. Last night I started to make headway into defeating this curse as fully as possible. Basically the way it works is, and I actually did a diagram in the past of how it operates and how it works, and I did a full-blown video as well as article as to how this curse works. It involves hooking up to a person's consciousness and at the soul consciousness to an extent, as well as the greater part, issuing commands to the roach attachments on what you want done to the person. And let me show you. Very, very weird. And I'm going to say why in a couple of minutes. It's because all today, after being in the process of fighting this shit off, from what I'm understanding in the spirit world, I'm being issued death threats by the people who put this shit on me out of jealousy. One of the commands is that I'm not supposed to do tarot readings, and they were griping about how, more than likely the Ingrid Heiberg person, blonde-haired, part Jewish woman, his dad looks like, from what I understand, from what I keep hearing from my spirit guides and so forth and so on. I'm sorry, I feel very, very lightheaded right now. Looks like Paul Reiser, and he used to molest her. Anyways, that's none of my. But anyways, she's very, very jealous of the fact that despite me being under this curse, my shit is very, very accurate. And from what I'm understanding, they keep sending Baron Samedi to come through and to fuck with me and to harass me. An entity attachment of them. So with that being said, I'm being fucked with really, 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 really bad by him. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to clear my mind. I'm just trying to get my mind together. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and, despite all of this, do a reading, because I never let anybody hold me down or hold me back. So with that being said, without further ado, let me go ahead and get to the reading. I've been getting fucked with really, really bad by Baron Samedi. I keep hearing that it's the real one, but I don't like this, and I'm getting fucked with spiritually right now by all this evil shit. Trying to cut holes, basically spiritually intimidate me and cut holes in my consciousness and cut things in my consciousness. Like I said, I'm being fucked with very, very much. Basically they want my ancestral money. They want his ancestral money. From what I understand, they were keeping him under wraps so that they could get to me. And as I'm part of his bloodline, and there's many black folks, unlike Santa Muerte, he actually existed, many black folks who are part of his bloodline, especially in New Orleans and Haiti. I don't know about Haiti, but with that being said, they were trying to get to me, get to him, get to our ancestral money. I kept hearing whispers in the spirit world. Like when I woke up yesterday, I woke up with a lot of my spirit guides' consciousness as well as my own child consciousness missing. And I had to call on some very, very spiritually powerful people to locate it in the astral plane and get it back. From what I understand, they were trying to put Barbara Ingrid Heiberg's, her witchmacalling, her Santa Muerte on us, and all of that. Before then, I started making strides by listening to 125 hertz. I'm going to say this right now. If you listen to 125 hertz, it's very good for getting your stuff back. Twos are very good for getting your stuff back, as well as breaking free of hell realms. Another one is 156 hertz, and the best is 1185 hertz. That's very, very good for breaking free of hell realms. So 6,000 hertz is like, works on web bugs. It's like an all around. It's a frequency that works all around. An all around good frequency to work with and to have. So with that being said, I'm being energy vampired off really, really fucking bad. I feel like they got something that's trying to fucking control what I say and control what I purvey. And I actually was told that these people working through Bear Insanity, like I say, they keep trying to get me to say his real name. It's some weird shit where it's about control. They can know his real name all they want, but they want you to do it. Or they want you to go through all sorts of, nooks and crannies and hellholes to get your shit back. And, I don't do that. It was like today, don't read your cards, or if you pull out your cards, I started feeling like a bad energy come over me, a bad spirit try to fuck with me. So I'm not going to let that shit intimidate me. I'm talented. I'm spiritually talented. I wasn't, even before I wasn't making a whole lot of money. So I'm not going to let a motherfucker try to take me away from and intimidate me from doing my grind. From what I understand, I'm going to say this right now. I got word in the spirit world that I'm supposed to die like tomorrow. Something bad is supposed to happen. And from what I understand, these people work directly under the demiurge or Quetzalcoatl. Very demonic entity, something very, very dark. I actually had a spiritualist purvey that to me today. And with that being said, I need all the help that I can get to be able to fight this shit off. So I, thank a lot of you for your thoughts and for your prayers and for trying to help, because this is fucking crazy. So anyways, let me go ahead and throw these cards and try to read as best as I can. And again, send positive energy my way, positive vibes. Because, like I said, it's just with this shit that I got on me, man, this motherfucker, this curse that has your fucking consciousness wide fucking open, it's hard. It's very, very hard to function. It's, I wish I had strong spiritual protectors that kept me from, I'm just going to say it like this, I'm all the way down to my soul consciousness, man. That's not a good place to be. So let me go ahead and get started. It's fucked up. It's very fucked up. So let me go ahead and set it up. Right here we got the devil already. And I'm going to say this right now. Satan himself isn't really all that bad. He's actually a cool cat. But he actually was the one that helped me with that wand. And in the astral plane, he was showing me how to use it. An old wand that I had in the past. The current one is, I'm just going to say it like this. You got to be careful. You can always recharge stuff, but, I brought a wand off of Etsy. And whatever they put in it, the shit that they put in it, I was walking, and next thing I know, I got drained of my energy, and I could feel it because of the roach attachments that I got. They make you feel it a lot more vividly and a lot more, it's very obtuse the way you feel. It's like in your face, very, I don't want to say vividly, but very, very severely. And that's how they kill you in your sleep, and that's how the curse fucks you up. Because it opens your consciousness up very, very, to an extreme, very, very vividly. So anyways, let me go ahead and try to read these cards. So starting today, we got the devil. And that's in your current position. And I feel that there's something, a very powerful, hey, how you doing, miss? I feel that there's a very malevolent spirit, a very powerful spirit. Something that's trying to hold you captive. and it's trying to keep you stuck in old patterns. I feel like it could be an ancestor. It could be somebody who's done forgone past you. Somebody who is jealous. I'm feeling Master Magician. So with that being said, yeah, I gotta do something about this shit because it gets worse, but hopefully it gets better. So anyways, in the challenge position, we got the Eight of Swords. We got the Eight of Swords here. These are some beautiful ass cards. I got them off of Etsy. Very gorgeous. But anyways, I feel that you're in a bind. Of course it shows that, but I feel that you have a lot of bullying around you. You have a lot, I'm just going to say it like this, there's a lot of eyes on you. And there's a lot of, I'm getting the feeling of, there's a lot of energy being sent your way of people trying to get you to go down a certain road that you may not want to go down. And you know the truth, you know the way, but they're trying to get you to go down a road you don't want to go down. So be very, very careful of that manipulation. So right here, we got the Six of Pentacles. And I feel that this should be in reverse or mid, kind of like, but I'm feeling reverse. With that being said, hold on a second. Let me, I feel that I'm getting a sense of breaking free of something. And ultimately getting help from a boyfriend or a girlfriend or something. From somebody that's going to come through and try to help you out and help you break free of a very, I don't want to say deadly, but a very toxic situation that's been keeping you down and holding you down as much as possible and weighing you down and keeping you from being a free spirit, from being you. So anyways, right here in the advice card, let me think of what card this is. Your thoughts. What's going on? In the moon behind. We got the Ace of Pentacles. And I'm sensing that with that card, you feel like there's nothing there to help you out. But you're going to get a lot of support to get out of whatever bind, whatever terrible situation that you're being trapped in. Whatever situation is holding you back and holding you down. You're getting help, but may not even see it coming. So right here we got the Three of Wands as the advice card. And I feel that the Three of Wands represents listen to your intuition and go down the road that you feel is the best. Listen to, your intuition is also in your heart chakra, your sacral chakra, all your chakras really. But that's where the strongest, along with your sacral and to an extent your root. Your root is your lifeline. That's your connection to your life force. And people who put this shit on me didn't like me preaching like I did back in the day. I miss back in the day how I preached and how I gave a lot of knowledge to people. I'm not going to let that stop me. I don't care what situation I'm in. Like I said, I was told that I'm going to get killed off tomorrow or in a couple of days. So, I'm not going to let that stop me from doing what I'm doing. And that came about, when I started doing the tarot readings and, going against the whatever evil shit they under, whatever evil shit, the demiurge, whatever they under, what they deal with. I keep hearing the devil. I think that what they're under is far worse than the demiurge. It is, but it's something that's evil. They told me a Quetzalcoatl, but I saw him in the astral plane. I didn't get that much of an evil energy off of him, but I don't know. Like I said, I have some protection. It's not that bad, but sort of, kind of. I counted him a while back. That's what I was saying in the past, and that's what this book by the name of Johnny Lees versus, I forgot what it was, The World or something, was saying that Quetzalcoatl is actually, in fact, the demiurge. The demiurge you have to overcome to come not only into your own power, but to break free of this evil realm of, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, of their parasites. There was another book called it was a transcript called Tricked by the Light that talked about it. And I talked about that at the beginning of this curse, right? After I got soul swapped out of my body on August 22nd, 2022. Believe me, that shit's real. Happened to Kanye West. It happened to Adele. So with that being said, I'm thanking the demiurge. But it's something a lot more evil. It's like I said, I saw Zenu, and they tried turning one of my spirit guides into that, a child cherub face one. So let me go ahead and do these readings. So right here, we got the Page of Cups. And this is the environment that's around you. And I'm going to say it like this, energy vampirism is very real. Black tourmaline along with 451 hertz. I feel like something's draining me right now as I talk, as well as 452 hertz is extremely effective for 452 hertz is very, very effective for combating energy vampires, whether it be physical energy vampires or spiritual. Another one is 6,000 hertz. That's another all effective. It's a frequency that's extremely hard to break. 6,000 hertz is also very, very effective for combating energy vampires. So with that being said, I feel like there's a whole lot of people who are reveling in what you have. It could be blessings. It could be, spiritual powers, your stuff. Your stuff. They're reveling in what should be yours. It's opportunists, spiritual opportunists who are taking advantage of what you have and what's supposed to be yours. You have plenty of people out here who, like especially the homeless, and they'll wonder, what's done happened to my blessings? What's done happened to my life? This was supposed to come in. Like, when I lived on the PCH, I knew of a white guy. And I heard my higher self even say the same when I was in the duress, whatchamacallit of this curse. What happened to my life, while there was another part, for everybody else has to remember, that was basically like, yeah, I'm having fun, woo, woo. But anyways, he would say, and I believe he was an MK Ultra experiment too, and I talked with him one time. He was saying how he would see something coming for him, and next thing he knows, he would feel it, see it, but it would not come. And that's because of blockages. Blockages is something that's very real. So we got the Five of Cups. So anyways, we got the Queen of Wands. And I feel that the Queen of Wands represents you coming into your own power. You not waiting as a damsel, or I don't know the male equivalent of it, a guy in distress for somebody to come and help you and rescue you from out of a very trapped situation. This is the most evil ass fucking shit. This is ridiculous. I can't even fucking think thoughts in my own mind. You know, thoughts are supposed to move like a breeze, like clouds. They're not, especially intrusive thoughts. This perverts the whole purpose of consciousness. But anyways, I feel that you're going to come into self-power in the strong sense of self-awareness and the desire to just not go with the flow, but break free of something. You know, and I'm feeling like, you know, sticking to the crowd. You want to break free of something that's, or not even break free, but somebody who's going to come into loving themselves. You know, instead of like sticking to a crowd, like, oh, I need my friends to go out, you're going to be like, fuck that. At the end of the fucking day, I want to do this. I'm not going to fucking wait for you to fucking do it for me. So with that being said, if you want a more personalized tarot reading, this is how I used to talk back in the day for my tarot readings, contact me at ravenbytarot22@yahoo.com. Anyways, with that being said, take care. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.